Hey everybody, and welcome to episode 38 of Daisy Knits. I'm Daisy, and we're hanging out on the floor of my my crafting area. This is my area where I kind of store all of my personal stuff. So I feel like my shirt's creepily. I'm sorry. Anyways, thank you for hanging out with me. If you're a new viewer, thanks for checking us out. And if you're a returning viewer, thanks for coming back. I hope y'all have had a great week. We've had a pretty good one. It's been busy gearing up to fair season. Y'all don't want to hear about it because I'm just going to whine a little and we don't need to hear that. So, anyways, I have some finished objects and new things coming up. I'm trying to be good and drink my water. I'm supposed to have like 90 ounces of water a day. That's a lot of water. So, sorry. Trying to be good. FOs. I have a pair of socks finished. Look at that. Whoop. Go me. You saw these, I'm pretty sure last week. I talked about them last week. It is a three-legged brace by Megan Williams. The yarn is Happy Go Lucky. It's her glitter base. I have the ball right here, actually. And I'm hoping that's reading right for you. That's what I had left. I had a good chunk left. I didn't weigh it, but that's what I had left. So it'll go in my remnant bag until I need it again for something. I did remember to mirror the opposite side, but they are finished. I did my German short row heel in the garter stitch, and they're done. I was so happy, and I finished these last week. I don't even remember which day I finished them, but I did. And then I promptly cast on my Nomeo. And I'm pretty sure I talked to you last week about this too. I was going to do the Climbing the Beanstalk. This is Socks That Rock medium weight. And I have a wee little toe here. However, this is a wee little toe of sock number 2. Because sock number 1 is done. Look at that! So you can see the pattern a lot clearer in here. I guess I should have probably pulled a blocker over here. It's got the little vine, and then I call these the leaves, like a little berry off to the side. I love how this yarn is playing with this pattern. So it's doing almost like an offset on some of this red. It makes me very happy. I also did the German short row, but I did it in stockinette on this sock. So sock number 1 done. Sock number 2 has been cast on, but like I said, that's as far as I've gotten. It won't, I think because I'm doing these on size 2, and it's the medium weight, so it's more, it's just beefier, it's heavier. It's like a sport weight. These guys zoomed so much faster than I anticipated. And the pattern is pretty, it's pretty intuitive. I've got it in my brain. I do have to look at the chart when I get close to the little berry leaf part. But I can zoom through this. So I have a pair of socks done, and another pair of socks that will be done probably, let's see, today's Thursday. Probably by the end of the weekend, these guys will be done. Which led to me going stash diving and trying to plan a little bit out for my future knitting. When Into the Wool announced the vendors and the sponsors, I did a stash dive and I pulled out everything I had, which actually isn't everything anymore because they added more sponsors and more people. So this is from my first round, and I gathered it all up and I put it all into my Into the Wool bag that I got the first year. I tossed it all in here, and so I went stash diving through here and I found 2 skeins that I had thought I need some hats for this winter. So this one is the Highland Handmaids, the Black Ash Worsted, and it's in the Storm Chaser? Yes, Storm Chaser colorway. I've had this now for several years just because I couldn't decide what exactly I wanted to do with it. I am thinking this is going to become a cabled hat. Possibly for hubby. He doesn't wear hats a lot, but this winter, the kids and I all do. So this one I'm thinking is going to be a hat that's going to have cables, but I haven't decided which one. I have to go look. This one is from Ashley of Twist Fiber Studios, and it's her Haywood worsted base. And I got this from her last year at Into the Wool when I saw her. And this is just my colors. I love it. This is going to be a barley hat because I very much enjoyed the 2 other barleys I've done. So this is going to be a barley. And I am very excited. This actually will probably go on the needles next just because I'm so excited about it. Like I smushed it. And we'll see what kind of yardage I have left over at the end, but I loved this one. So that's my future knitting, along with, some master knitter. I have some over here I need to work on. Master knitter knitting has happened a bit. I'm still doing my crazy little swatches where I have the knit 1, purl 1 ribbing, and then I've got, I think, knit 2, purl 2 up here, and I'll have some seed stitch, and I'm trying out different buttonholes. So my little crazy swatches are still putzing along. I know it's not very exciting. I have fiber on my face. I can feel it. I can feel it pickling on me. Sorry. I also spun some this week. It'll be crazy. Master knitter's happening, spinning's happening, knitting's happening. I pulled out this Jacob. I think I might have talked to y'all about it last week. Pulled out this Jacob and I started it. And I have to say that I'm not a huge fan of Jacob. It's not a bad fiber. Prep is good. It's just coarse. It's a little bit more rustic than I'm used to, and I am trying to spin this long draw, so it's got a lot of air and a lot of loft to keep it softer, soft as it really can be, but it went on the wheel. I think I spent for maybe 5 minutes last night before the kids and I went walking. My son's very big into Pokemon, so we did a Pokemon Go walk last night, but it's here. My fiber's here. It's been happening. So that's my knitting, my spinning, my master knitter. I don't have weaving yet. Let's not go there. This shop, I'll give you a little shop update. I haven't been dyeing too much. I've played in the dye pot a little bit, not too much, but I need to get some serious photography done. That has not happened yet. It's all laid out. I just need to go do it. That's the boring part of it, and I don't like that part to me. I need to do it though. So that needs to be done in the next week. I need to up that priority so I can get it put away. The shop is not traveling anywhere until October. In October I did pick up a new show, and we'll be down at around the Lake of Ozarks in October. September though, I will be going to Into the Wool and playing with some friends down there. So that's our traveling right now. Nothing too big, but just a little here and there. And I think that's all I have to share with y'all today. So if you have questions, come on over to the Ravelry group and chat with us or post them in YouTube. I've had a few people comment in there, and I did want to thank a viewer for suggesting the Pure Joy. Last week I had the 2 colors from Lady Man Fiber Arts, and I was asking for ideas, and I had several people recommend the Pure Joy for that. I'm going to have to look into that. I need to sit down and just really see if that'll work, because it's a very popular pattern right now. I had several people recommend it, and it looks like it could be a good project. So, all my contact information is at the end. Otherwise, come chat with me, and I'll see y'all next week. See ya!